Sorry about that. Hey guys, good evening or good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Quincy Kane here, and this is live stream number 89. LSP, you just answered my question.
Sorry about that.
So I've had
hey guys,
the little start at the beginning of these streams and the timer counting down, but I was like, man, it'd be nice to have some like background music. And so I was trying that for the first time, and I was wondering like, when this finishes, is it just going to disappear? And I guess it did. So hopefully that wasn't too long before I caught it. Just always trying to find like little ways, just with each stream, just to try and improve it, just make it a little bit better. So that's one thing we tried. I'm trying to add a little bit of lobby music just to give you something to listen to while waiting for the stream to start. But let's get the stream started. We've got Steven in the chat and LSP. Says, I had to turn my sub down, LOL. I can say, let's see. Oh, you hear me twice. Let me see. Let's get the stream started. We've got Steven in the chat and LSP. Yeah. Are you all hearing me twice? Yeesh. That would be bad if that was the case. I can say. Hopefully, nothing is like. Oh, you hear me twice. Let me see. Yes. Are you all getting an? What about you, LSP? Are you hearing an echo or? Yeah. Hopefully, I'm not having like sound issues and stuff. If that was the case. I can say. Hopefully, nothing is like. I have a theory of what it might be. Yes. Are you all getting an? What about you, LSP? Are you hearing an echo or? Yeah. Hopefully. Darn it. I'm hearing it now. It's like delayed second voice. All right, let me see if I can fix that. Man. Okay, I think I know what it might be. All right, let me know if that's better. So I think what happened was I'm multi-streaming right now, again, trying new stuff. So I'm I'm streaming to Twitch as well, and I think I had the player opened, and so you guys could probably hear the audio from that stream. So is that any better? Can you, did that make any difference? Let me know if you guys don't hear it anymore. Okay, cool. Now it's good. Hey, Stanley, thanks for joining. All right, cool. Phew. All right. Again, trying new things, guys. So yeah, this is the second time I'm multi-streaming. I streamed to Twitch last week, and actually at the end, I learned about something called getting rated. So apparently on Twitch, if someone is finishing their stream, they can send their streamers to somebody else's stream, and that happened like right at the end of my stream last week. So that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get any traffic on Twitch for a while. So far, no one watching on Twitch right now, but that's okay. I'm kind of expecting these first few streams to not have a whole lot of people on Twitch, but I appreciate all of you tuning in on YouTube. So anyway, now that the echo's taken care of, let's get things started. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with a song for you guys, but we're trying a new segment for this particular stream. We're going to see if I can learn a song in 10 minutes. So go ahead and leave a comment and let me know what song should I attempt to learn. Now, a few things. One, ideally, it'd be nice to do something in the metal and rock genre, since that's the kind of music I play. But also, let's see, make sure it's at least under 5 minutes. Like, don't give me some epic, like, 17-minute song and be like, learn this in 10 minutes. It's like, that's not going to happen. So, try to pick, like, ideally shorter songs. And yeah, we're going to see if I can learn it. And we'll do a few of them. So I'm going to try to learn more than one. We'll kind of do them in between songs. But while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and open up with a song for you guys. And then we'll be good to dive right in. And, we'll see how this goes. I've had to experiment with a few different segments, and some of them turn out to be a lot of fun, and then some of them not so much. But that's what these tests are for. So here we go. All right, this is a song I released earlier this year. Hope you like it. This one's called Erase Myself. break me into pieces. Hit me with the truth. Don't pull your punches, and I'll brace myself for all this pain. Erase myself and start again. Grab a hold of me and throw me in the deep end. Show me the flame that burns inside of me, and I'll brace myself for all this pain. Erase myself and start again, and I'll face myself with honesty. Erase myself and start again. Yeah, yeah. I can't remain without the refiner. It's time to change what used to define me. Resist the pain, and I have to keep fighting. Ignite the flame that's deep down inside me. It hurts at first, but worth all the pain to see myself and not be ashamed. It hurts at first, but worth all the pain to see myself and not be ashamed. And I'll brace myself for all this pain. Erase myself and start again, and I'll face myself with honesty. Erase myself and start again. Thank you. Again, that one's called Erase Myself, and that song is available on Spotify or wherever you like to listen to music. So if you want to hear that one again, you can check it out on those services. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I saw a couple others pop up. I think Jack is joining us now. Let's see here. Yep, there's Jack. Hey, good to see you, man. Yeah, let me just catch up with things. The highs are really high. Now, do you mean like in the mix? One thing I'll tell you, if you made a comment earlier about the what's it called? About the subs being like really heavy. So for the lobby music, I tried something, and maybe this is whacking out your experience. So for lobby music, it felt weird to just play like regular music. Like I wanted it to be like, kind of a little lo-fi, I guess, just a little, a little quieter so that when the actual music from the performance kicks in, it's like really good. And so for the lobby music, I actually cut off the treble. Like I cut things off a little bit, so it's kind of a little more muffled, a little more muted and stuff. So yeah, so I don't know if that's what you meant by the frequency stuff, and so that might have something to do with it. Got a few other people. Oh, Lady. I don't know if that's Campion or if it's supposed to be Champion, but Lady, thank you. That sounded amazing. Thanks for the applause, everyone, and hello. Hey, thanks for joining us. So yeah, hopefully that was okay. Yep. If the frequencies are a bit high, that's the only thing I can suggest. I don't know if you had tweaked something when you were hearing the original music, and then now that but so maybe that's a sign that I should not. That I should not roll off the top end. But we'll see. The only other thing I could think you were talking about was maybe the mic volume. Now I do have sometimes the preamp will dip. I've got a preamp that's hanging in there, and every now and then like the volume will drop, and the only way I can fix it is by kind of scooping things. But yeah, sorry if I don't know if the highs are really high. I don't know what the issue with that might be, but that's the only suggestion I might have. So let's see, just catching up with the chat here. Again, for anyone tuning in a little bit, we're gonna have a little challenge here. See how quickly I can learn a song. See if I can learn a song in under 10 minutes. So. Okay. So, yep, we got a request from Steven here. Be Quiet and Drive, Far Away by Deftones. From LSP, we've got Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire. Yeah, I could give that one a shot. Unless, you're laughing about that, so I don't know if it's like, is that one like really long or something, or, And Steven didn't notice the pick slide. Yep, till I did it. Yep, there's a pick slide at the beginning. And sounds great, thanks. Awesome way to start, yep. All right, let's see here. Yep, Jack, good to have you in the chat. Thanks, Stanley. Appreciate that. Stanley says, still get chills with that intro. Well, thanks. Try to make a good, impactful intro to kick off a song, at least for that particular one. Jack says he's been all right. How have you all been? I've been doing well. Yeah, I hope you've had a good week, Jack. Digging the lighting. Yeah, thanks. I've been trying to get like some lighting. So the thing is, lately I've been making shorts out of these streams. Kind of just to promote the streams and stuff. But I'm just using my webcam right now, which isn't like super high quality. And so the first solution is just to make the image look, more pleasing, like just to have cooler lighting, so that even if the quality's not that great, it's still like aesthetically pleasing. But I am going to be experimenting with trying to use my DSLR camera and seeing if I can stream with that. I don't know if that's possible or not, but just haven't had the time to look into it. I'm working on it. Let's see. Thanks, Steven. Yep. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. All right, so we had a couple suggestions for some songs, so I think we're going to try them out. Let's see here. Okay, you've got the Bluetooth. All right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. Like I said, yeah, it's it could be. I don't know if maybe you had adjusted to the music at the beginning. All right, well let's get this challenge going. So let's try this out real quick. So I'm trying a new segment this evening, or whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to see how quickly I can learn a song. So let me bring up this screen for you so you guys can see. Here we go. So I'm going to search a song. What was it? There was a Billy Joel suggestion from LSP. Let me see what that is real quick. Don't Start the Fire. Is that what the song is called? Yeah. Oh, We Didn't Start the Fire. Let me search that real quick. So I'm going to search that up. We Didn't Start the Fire. All right, so I don't know if I've heard this song, so what we're going to do is I'm going to listen to the song first, you know. That's the only, like, I'm not allowed to pick up my guitar and learn it yet, but I'm going to listen to it just to hear the song, and then as soon as I actually start learning it, I'm going to set a timer, and we will see if how much of the song I can learn in you know, in under 10 minutes, you know. So it'll be a timer counting down from 10. So here we go. Let's have a listen to this song. This is We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. And we shall see how it goes.
Crunchy for you and melty for you.
After this ad. Yep, you pick 2, Panera Bread.
You pick 2 and get more.
If Panera Bread would like to sponsor this stream, I'll take some free bread. You know, I'm down for that.
When you live with moderate to severe
Don't know if I need a sponsor from NTVO. It's some kind of medicine.
Of
something.
Never knowing.
Okay, come on.
Always wondering.
Yeah, if I could skip this. Okay. All right, hopefully it's starting. All right, here we go. So let's have a listen to this song. This is We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. A lot of bass carrying it right now. There might be some like kind of crunch guitar in there. And a lot of synth kind of coming in. All right. We got For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. I might try that one in a little bit. I mean, as far as the chord progression goes, it's not too bad. It's just, if anyone knows the number system, it's just 6415. Oh, there we go. There was a 3 right there. All right, I'm going to skip ahead. I'm guessing the chorus is going to be similar to what we just heard. I'm digging this tune, though. I like it. I'm just seeing if there's anything that kind of changes. By the way, if any of these songs have a guitar solo, I'll try, but don't get your hopes too high. Originally, this challenge was going to be a guitar solo challenge, and maybe later we'll try that. But I did a little test, and I can learn like 10 seconds of a solo. Like if it's a really hard solo, I can learn about 10 seconds in 10 minutes. So, you know, it depends on how easy or difficult the solo is. All right, so this one doesn't sound too tricky. Now, I mean, it's, you know, I don't know that my instrumentation is going to be, yeah, it plays a lot of keys. Honestly, this is the only Billy Joel song I remember. I've definitely heard the name, so I'm pretty sure I know, you know a few Billy Joel songs, even if I don't realize it. All right, so let me, gonna grab my guitar and pull up a seat. All right. So hopefully I'm showing up okay. All right, so here we go. So we're going to set the timer and, yeah, get this thing going. All right, the timer starts now. I got 10 minutes to learn this song. Here we go. So there's the chord progression. learn that little keys part. Something like that. Does it twice. Oh. Really, there's no guitar here, but, you know, the bass is just doing... There's a 3 in there. That almost sounds like a 5 there. Yeah, so like in that chorus... kind of do like a metal version of it. Actually, I can kind of get more of a crunch tone. All right, let's see. It sounds like it stays on the 5. That time it sounded like it went down. Yeah. Yeah, it went to that 2 chord. So it was like... All right, we got a bridge here, so we got 4 to 2. Yeah, so that was just 4. See how we're doing on the clock. All right, still got 5 minutes left. Okay, cool. Yeah, just checking the chat, making sure it's coming out all right. So let's see here. Yeah, hopefully, you know, we'll see. You know, we'll try a few different songs too, but hopefully this is entertaining. You know? All right. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm getting something wrong there. 1 second. Yeah, it's kind of like some kind of mixed chord. Yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, it's like a 5/7. Like. Okay, all right. I think I got that chorus. So it's So it sounds like it's a lot the same. I'm trying to see if there's any other variations in there. Fades out. So so hopefully, I don't know if I get a pass on that or not. There wasn't like a whole lot of actual guitar in there, but as far as the chord progression, you know, that's pretty much all there is to it. So it's just, you know. But either way, that song, that's a bop, man. So, sweet. Let's try another one. But let's see. Was that, would you guys give that a pass? Would y'all say I succeeded in learning that? Or is there something I'm missing that I needed to get for that particular song? You know, let me know. Steven says I did great. Well, thank you. And you never heard it. Amazing. Yeah, that was my first time hearing it. So, awesome. Well, yeah, glad y'all. All right, cool. 10 minutes isn't very long, even on an easy song, coming along nicely. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, great. All right. Well, let's, you know, we had a Metallica recommendation here. Let's, we'll give that a shot. I might need to grab a capo because my guitar is tuned in, oh, thanks. Yep. LSP says pass. We're going to try some Metallica. This might be a little, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Now, I have heard this song, but I don't know how to play it. So I've never tried to learn this song, For Whom the Bell Tolls. I know Metallica plays in standard E, so I'll have to tune my top string up, and then if I capo up, I can get back in standard tuning. So I'll tell you what, I'll play it so you guys can hear it. I'm going to go grab my capo real quick. I don't usually use my capo, but I've got one, and I probably need to keep it out for this new segment. So this is For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. Bass is cool. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I think the guitars come in. Yeah, this is a good song. Dun, 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 dun. I remember that. I love that chunk, man. This will be a fun one. Real quick, how long is this song? I guess we'll give it a pass, but you're asking me to learn a 5-minute song in 10 minutes, so that's going to be tough. But we'll see what happens. I'll try, but that means I've got 2 minutes to learn each minute of the song. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, Stanley says standard D. Yep, that's right. All right, here we go. Yeah, the one hint I have is I know they play in standard E. Yep. So, yeah, we'll give that a shot. Hey, Abe, thanks for tuning in. Haven't played this song in years. Yep. We're doing there's some repetition. Yeah, that might make it a little easier. So we'll see. The challenge, I got to learn this in 10 minutes. So I'm going to set the timer, and we're going to go for it. So here we go. Setting the timer now. Here we go. Oh, I got to go get a bell. All right, here we go. So, dun 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 dun. I think that's how it goes. Oh, not quite. Da, na, 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 da. And so there's two parts. So the lead guitar is doing that, and the rhythm guitar. Also, am I in sync with it, or is there some delay when I'm playing? Because that might be annoying if I'm trying to play along and I'm not in sync. Here comes the good bit. So, okay, so I think I just and then. So. Which I don't know if they're going all the way back to that chord or if they're just hitting the open string. Be a little easier to hit that open string, but they might be doing the chord. All right, so let's get this little lead bit. So. Back a little bit. Just and then there's another riff coming in here, another good one. And I know this one is all right. Da-na. That's it. And then some chromatic notes there. Okay, so just see how we're doing on the timer. 4 minutes left. This is just chords. Sound a little funny about that. Oh, that was a little different. All right, I'm going to share with you all my little trick. So, whenever there's a lot of notes like that, I could stress over them, but on YouTube, if you hit the settings button and you change the playback speed, you can slow it down and it preserves the pitch. So that's a good way to learn like a bunch of notes. So we got da na 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 na. I'm guessing it's gonna go there. Might do that. Yeah. So he's just going. Up. That's yeah, gotta get that muscle memory. All right, speed back up. Here we go. And yeah, sorry if there is a delay. So he's not repeating. And I think he did something different that time. A little harmony came in. I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so hopefully it's not too much. I can't remember if there's a solo in the song, but there's no way I'm going to learn a solo in 55 seconds. I think my guitar is getting out of tune. I'm sure that sounds beautiful out there. fade out? Hopefully it fades out. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, it just kind of repeats that. All right, cool. Well, I'm probably out of time. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't keeping an eye on the timer. All right, well, did I get a pass on that? Let me know what you think. That was For Whom the Bell Tolls. I don't think I did too shabby. I'll share some of the riffs I learned. So just a second here. Yeah, so that one we had, let's see, how'd that one start? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there's some fun chunky riffs in there. Cool. All right, let's catch up with the chat. So for anyone just tuning in, we are doing the 10-minute song challenge where I've got 10 minutes to learn a song. So I just did For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. So yeah, let's see what's happening here. Thanks, Stan. Stan says, yep, passed. You nailed it. Oh, thanks, Abe. Lady says, I guess I can kind of relate to that, Abe. I'm surprised. Oh, that might be replying to Abe. Yep. Songs on guitar are a funny muscle memory thing. I don't have to remember it all if I learned it years ago. Yeah, muscle memory is such an amazing thing. It's a lot easier to remember something than it is to learn it for the first time. When you like nail that in, especially like for me, I play piano as well. And I don't play piano all the time, but there's some songs that like I've got like a few of my favorites that whenever I'm at a keyboard, I'll play them. And yeah, it's like you know, however much time has passed, it could be some pretty tough songs on piano, but I can just still play them. It's, you know, it just something triggers it. You know, you just kind of put your fingers in the right place, and you're still able to play it. Yep, I see a few more requests. We might try those in a second. Have you played it? Okay, yeah, and then some conversation happening in the chat and stuff. So, cool. So, yep. Here we go. Not sure how to pronounce your username, but Daxad, you know, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're doing the 10-minute song challenge. So if you've got a song request, let me know, and I'll try to learn it. But in the meantime, why don't I go ahead and play a song for you guys? Yeah, I've got a song for you here. Let me pull it up. And yeah, if you've got any more requests, just let me know, and I'll see which ones I can get to. If you've made a request earlier, you might go ahead and type it again, you know, just so I don't have to scroll all the way back up to find your request. Yep, so if you've made a request, but I haven't done it yet, just let me know, and we'll give that a shot. So, all right. Man. Now, this is my first time trying this particular segment, so I will have to make sure I've got a smoother setup. I didn't think about, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to need to set up in front, you know, so everyone can see me. Get my guitar tuned again. All right, cool. All right, yeah, so forgive me if I'm you know, getting tangled up here. All right, here we go. This is an original song. This one's called A Place to Call Home. Hope you like it. Inside of me, concealing what I believe. The potential is obvious, but I'm too scared to set it free. Break down the walls, show me your the place where I fall apart. You told me of a place to call home, someplace where I would not feel alone. I promised a destiny, but I won't trust what I cannot see. So mother will tuck me in to this coffin and bury me. Break down the walls, show me your heart. This is the place where I fall apart. You told me of a place to call home, someplace where I would not feel alone. You showed me love like I'd never known. You told me of a place to call home. You told me of a place to call home, someplace where I would not feel alone. You showed me love like I'd never known. You told me of a place to call home. Thank you. Again, that one's called A Place to Call Home, and that's a song I've released. So if you liked it, you can find it on Spotify or wherever you like to listen to music. A Place to Call Home. Let's catch up with the chat and see what's going on. All right. For anyone just tuning in, we are trying out the 10-minute song challenge. So I'm playing a few songs, and then, yeah, we're trying out, seeing if I can learn a song in under 10 minutes. So it's a bit of a challenge, but, give it a shot. Oh, hey, Moonlight, thanks for tuning in. Always good to see you in the chat. Thanks, Stanley, appreciate that. Well, thanks for the fire, folks. Gary, appreciate you stopping by for a bit, even if it was just for a bit, but yeah, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Let's see, catching up. Yeah, Moonlight. Yep, great to have you. Quincy, hello, my friend. Yes, yeah, good to see you. Is he super behind on the chat? Who, me or someone else? I could be. I'm scrolling up now. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, lady. Appreciate that. I don't know if you meant. I don't know if you want me to refer to you as your username or if you've got like a name you'd like me, but just let me know if there's a certain name you'd like me to refer to you as. Just let me know if you prefer me. Just go by your username. I will do that as well. So. Hey, Daxadad. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Again, I'm kind of new to streaming on Twitch, and so. Yeah, but we're trying to, I'm playing a few songs, and then I'm trying out a 10-minute song challenge. So I don't know if you've got a suggestion for a song I should try to learn. Now, my only, critiques, I've only got 10 minutes, so, try to keep it at least under 5 minutes, give me a chance to be able to learn it. Ideally something in the rock or metal genre, but yeah, if you've got a suggestion for a song, let me know, and I appreciate you tuning in. And again, if there's a certain name, that you'd like me to refer you to, or just if your username is fine, let me know. I'm not going to lie. Some people have usernames that are difficult to pronounce. I'm kind of like, I feel, feel a little challenging doing this. You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish unless, of course, you play bass. But Moonlight has got the jokes, so that's great. I'll have to create like a little I don't know, little button to do a ba-doom kind of thing. So every time someone's got a good joke, I can play that. I'll have to I'll have to work on that. Again, little improvements to these streams, one at a time. So we'll go from there. But anyway. I will see if anyone else has a suggestion. Again, let me see if, again, I'm multi-streaming right now, so I'm streaming to YouTube as well as Twitch. So if anyone on Twitch has a song suggestion, I definitely want to show you guys some love, so let me know. Man, the one thing I keep forgetting to do, I keep forgetting to, when I go to play my original, I keep forgetting to, come back to this screen, nice and big. So, but I think we're going to try to learn another song here. Don't know if we have any requests from over on Twitch, but let's see what you guys were saying. So I got to scroll back up through the chat, so give me a moment here. Steven says, get Logan in the background to do it. Yeah, Logan's actually it's Stan's son, and I give him drum lessons, so yeah, he'd be a good one. It's like, that's all he does. He just sits back there, and whenever someone's got a joke, he just ba-dum, psh. Yep. Most people call me Lady Campion or Lady C. As long as you don't say champion, I'm happy. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. I was like, is it supposed to be champion? And that's a typo? And I don't even know. Is it campion? Campion? Or is that a word? I don't know. I'll call you Lady C for now, and I'll look up how to pronounce that. So we'll go Lady C for now. All right, let's see. I think Steven would like me to do his song. Did you retype it, or do I have to scroll all the way back up to find it? Let's see here. I think it was a Deftones song, if I remember. At least the first one I saw. I don't know if you had a different one. But yeah, if you could type your suggestion again, because I'm scrolling and there's a lot happening in the chat. Appreciate that. Whatever happened to Unfulfilled Expectations? Wow, I didn't even know you knew about that song. So let's see. Now, are you asking about? So what Moonlight's asking about, whatever happened to Unfulfilled Expectations? That was a song I released a while back with my friend Sam. Now, do you mean, I'm trying to remember what I did. I know it's not available on my Bandcamp anymore, so I don't know if that's kind of what you were referring to. I think I left the video up on YouTube. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I did or not. But if you're talking about Bandcamp, I can say... I like a lot of different styles of music, and so when I first got started on Bandcamp, I was still I wasn't committed to it. I wasn't trying to make a career out of this, I would just make songs whatever I felt like. I would do an acoustic song, one day, and then later I'd do a metal song, and then later I'd do some other genre or whatever. And so I had a few different genres up there, and I had a few attempts at some band stuff. And once I've kind of committed to this brand as Quincy Kane, I decided to clear that stuff off of Bandcamp, the songs that weren't, official releases of mine, just to prevent from confusion and stuff. So I don't know if that's what you're referring to, or if it is missing from, I can't remember if I would have deleted it from YouTube or anything like that. Moonlight says, we need an EP of all early Quincy Kane demos. Well, I'll keep that in mind, and maybe I can, I'm actually getting some pretty neat stuff set up. So, one thing I'm working with, I don't know if you guys are familiar with something called Koji, but, there's a new app, called Koji, and it allows, influencers or artists to post a link in their bio, in Instagram, and it allows people to access all this stuff without leaving the app. Usually, links in the bio, you can post one link, and it's kind of a hassle for people to interact with. But this allows you to set up all this stuff so people can easily access your music, your latest video, and all these other special things you can give them access to. And so one of the things they have are secret audio files. You can share, early demos and stuff and that kind of thing. So if that's something that you think would be cool, trust me, I've got a lot of test stuff and demo recordings and things. And so Yeah, that's right. Moonlight says a true master never reveals where he or she finds epic demos, and so yeah, if you definitely wanted like some exclusivity, I'm sure I could provide some of that. So that's a cool idea. I'll have to play with that, and if you guys would be interested in that, I'll certainly try to get something like that set up. But Unfulfilled Expectations, when I originally did that song, I decided I was going to focus on metal. I was like, all right, I'm going to pursue a career in music, and I'm going to focus on metal, okay? But I had to choose, like, am I going to try to do this as a solo act, or am I going to try to get the band back together? I actually, some of you might know, I used to have a band, like back in the early 2010s. I had a band called At War With Myself. And at the time, it was, it was just for fun, but I was secretly hoping something would come out of it. I've since learned that, like, if you want a career in music, you've got to, like, go for it. You can't just hope something happens, And that was my attitude at the time. Like, I was, I was saying it was for fun, but I really wanted, a career out of it. And some of my friends in the band, they were great musicians and stuff, but that's just not what their passion was. They wanted to do other things. And we never really broke up. It just kind of faded out. But when I did decide I was going to, try to have a career in this, I had to make that choice. Am I going to go by myself, or do I want to try to get the band back together? And so that's what I did. Was I reached out to some fellow bandmates, and we kind of had an attempt. Hopefully, I'm still streaming. Something looks like it's lagging on my end, but yeah, I asked them if they wanted to go for it, and we tried it out, and long story short, it didn't work out, But Unfulfilled Expectations was originally like kind of an attempt at doing the band thing again, and it just, for whatever reason, it just didn't happen, and that's when I decided, okay, I think I'm just gonna, focus on, my songs, not, I've written stuff that was kind of specifically for the band, and then, yeah, okay, cool, thanks, Lady C, for confirming that things are okay, but yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So let me go ahead and try. Let me try Steven's suggestion. So what do we got here? It was let me see if I can find it again. Keep getting caught up in the conversation. Let's try. I think I've heard Higher by Creed maybe. So let's try Be Quiet and Drive Far Away by Deftones. I might have heard this song, but I'm not like familiar with the title. So Be Quiet and Drive, Deftones. Let's have a listen to this. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've heard this song. I don't know how to play it, but I've heard it. So I'll go ahead and play that, and we can have a listen to it while I'm getting my stuff set up. So for anyone who doesn't know the song, this is what it sounds like. Starts off with sounds like Wipeout. That was like right on cue. Here's what it sounds like. Wow, Wipeout. No, I think it's a little different than that. But all right. Here we go. So once these ads get out of the way. Yeah. So actually, I quite like this song. This is like I like a few. Yeah, I can't remember if this has got any bad words in it or not, but I'll keep that in mind. I love that main riff. Like, those are my kind of chords right there. All right. To be honest, I think this song's pretty repetitive. Like I don't think there's a whole lot of change in it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. And here we go. Let me figure out what tuning they're in. I think they're in drop D flat. So I'm going to capo up one. So like, got like some dissonant chords there and like this radio effect. I think that's what he's doing. It's not what his fingers looked like. He looked like he was up here, but I don't know. He's definitely doing something like some kind of dissonant thing. He might be playing it differently than me. I'm not sure. Or the video might not be synced up. Sometimes music videos, they don't have their fingers in the right place for certain sections. Like what he was playing there looked more like that chord. Like what so it might just not be the right thing, so. All right, sounds like we got an octave. Like that. Kind of doubt he's doing that, but it might just be. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Pretty sure that's the main riff. Let's get to the chorus. Kind of doing like a. I don't know if he's doing that. He might just be doing a single note. Here we go. There's those chords again. As far as like the chords, okay, so that's like either that or going down. I don't know if he's actually playing. Like I don't see how to get that dissonance. What's happening there is he's hitting two notes right next to each other. So that note and that note. So there are ways to do that, but it's it's tricky. Just sounds so high. I think it's a layer. I think, I think the bass is doing, and then the guitar is going. I'm not sure there's too much more. I think that's pretty much all there is to this one. Still got 4 minutes. Skip ahead a little. All right, here we go. We got like a little riff. So, see if I can find that harmonic. Hopefully the capo doesn't mess up harmonics. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Da, 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 da. All right, so that's all there is to that one. So, did I pass? Let me know. So, just to show you real quick. So it's we'll kind of do like. There's even a little like little thing there, and then there's those dissonant chords, and then that riff at the end. All right, cool. So that is Be Quiet and Drive by Deftones. I'm going to go ahead and play another song, another original for you guys, but let me know what song I should try next. Leave a comment. I'll catch up with the chat here. Let me see what's going on. Well, thanks, Moonlight. A true talent indeed. I appreciate that. So 6th string is C sharp, and the rest is half step lower. So it's yeah, it's like drop D, but then you tune everything down another half step. So, or you could just tune you tune the whole guitar down a half step, and then you go into drop tuning. So that's what they're playing in. And then I had to use a capo because I'm even lower than that. I'm a whole step down from standard tuning. So yeah, I'm in drop C. So. Oh, hey, LSP. LSP says, gotta go. Fun show. We'll definitely be back. I appreciate you stopping by, and glad you enjoyed the show. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Drop C sharp. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, nice pace. Yeah, kind of an easy one to learn. Yep. And just so you know, the difficulty of a song does not undermine like how good or bad the song is. Again, I think I like that song. That's a great song, and kind of an easier one to figure out, but still a great song. So yeah, Moonlight says I love Be Quiet and Drive. So again, I love the chords in it, and it's a pretty simple song as far as the musicality of it, but that just goes to show, like, you don't have to shred to make good music, you know. In fact, most of the time, that stuff is overkill. You know, it's so easy to overcomplicate something, and a lot of times it's the simple stuff that is effective and works well. So, all right. So if anyone else has a suggestion for what song I should try to learn next, let me know. But in the meantime, let me go ahead. I'm going to play an instrumental for you guys. Let me just get set up here. Again, in the future, I might try to have something a little easier for the transition, you know, something kind of set up. But, you know, just be patient with me, please. All right, that should be pretty good. All right, so if you're just tuning in, don't be shy, say hello. And I'm going to play a song, but we are doing the 10-minute song challenge. So I'm going to try to learn a song in 10 minutes. I've already done a few of them. If anyone has a suggestion for what song I should try to learn next, leave a comment, you know, and I'll give it a shot. But in the meantime, here's an instrumental. Hope you like it. Oh, 1 second. Take two. Thank you. All right, let's catch back up with the chat. By the way, how's everyone doing? So sorry, I'm kind of trying some new things with this stream, and so I feel like I'm juggling things around a little bit, and I feel like I'm missing some of the conversation, but... Oh, Steven's got to head out. Hey, Quincy, I got to head out. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it, man. Always appreciate you tuning in. Lady C has to head out as well. I need to head out, but this was fantastic. Well, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and hope you have a great rest of your day. And again, you know, I go live every Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m., although that may change to 6:30 soon. But appreciate you tuning in. Hope you'll join us next time. But yeah, I want to catch up with everyone. You know, like, you know, Moonlight, how are you doing? You know, anything fun or eventful happen lately? Stanley, how you been? Jack, if you're still out there, I'd like to know how you're doing, and you know, check in on you. And kind of scrolling, just seeing if anyone else has kind of tuned in. yeah, if anyone else is out there, anyone else just tuning in, don't be shy, say hello, and let me know how you're doing. Let me know how your week's been. If there's anything fun or eventful that's happened lately. Yeah, catching up with some. Yeah, I'm scrolling way back. Yeah, Moonlight says, this is one of those nighttime drive with city lights. It's actually really cool that you say that because there's sort of a style or a sound that I have. I don't want to say I've coined it, but I have a. I didn't make it up, but I almost kind of label things my own genre, and that genre is city lights, and it's sort of the sound of this particular sound that is like exactly what you described, like driving through a city at night and just driving by the city lights. And that's definitely one of those songs, but there's certain bands or there's just a certain sound, especially with like ambient lead guitar stuff, that kind of creates that effect that just goes perfectly for like, that vibe of just like going through a city at night and stuff. So yeah, that's actually really neat that you kind of thought of it the same way, Yeah, Stanley says, doing good. Lady C says, I'll be back. I appreciate that. And Moonlight says, well, I'm currently packing, moving across the country from Vegas to North Carolina. Wow. Just saying, I'm stressed. Man, I bet that is a lot. Now, is this a... Oh, you find it interesting? Yeah, the whole city lights thing. Unless, are you kind of like... you've probably seen my short film, City Lights. I don't know. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I made it, and it definitely has that music. Honestly, that City Lights sound is my favorite, and I love it too. It's kind of like little music lesson. Some of it's the effect, like delay and stuff, but it's more than that. It's the notes, And what I love is it's like these certain chords and then these notes that you layer over top. So I'm not really going to be able to demonstrate this by myself, but hopefully you'll get the point. Sorry, man, come on. My preamp is doing its best to hang in there, so. All right, here we go. So yeah, it's kind of like, you can have just a simple chord progression, Just something like that. And then you kind of hit these like... these kind of lead notes. And the key is like hitting those like off notes. Not off like out of key, but they're just shy of like, they create like, if any of you know music theory, they create like 7th and 9th chords, like that's it's like that note and those are the notes. So if you can imagine like another guitar doing like a... And yeah, I don't know. It's a cool vibe. I've always liked that effect. And so, yeah. And that's kind of the visual I always get when I hear that. It's like, man, this is like perfect for, just driving at night. But Moonlight, I don't want you to, give away more detail than you'd like, but I'm curious, is this like a temporary move? Are you just moving like, or is this like a permanent move? Like you are up and you're going to be in North Carolina now. I know you've been in Vegas for a bit, and are you moving with family? Is it like work related? Again, I don't want to, overstep my boundaries, but whatever you can share, I'm certainly curious about it, but. Let's see here. Stan, I'm just going to be honest with you. If your request is Journey, Don't Stop Believing, that's a little easy. So, I can tell you right now, it's 1564. Bum 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 bum. Just a small town girl. Is it girl or boy? Girl. Living in a lonely world. So I'm just going to tell you right now, that one's not going to be fun to watch because it's really easy. So, you know. But it's a good song, so. Okay, so you hadn't seen, yeah. So, yeah, I had made you know, if you go back to like my old YouTube stuff, I made a lot of short films and you know, yeah, you know, movies and videos and stuff. And I did one. It was actually like one of the first videos I made when I got my DSLR camera, and it was called City Lights. And me and my friend, we just went out to a shopping center in my town. It was a fairly new shopping center. We just went at night and kind of got some footage. And it was kind of cool. Like it was fun because like we were literally just getting like random shots, you know, no story or anything. It was just to learn like how to use the camera and just kind of learn how to edit and things. And but when I looked at the footage, I was like, hey, it kind of looks like I'm waiting for someone. So I decided to kind of edit in a way to make it look like that narrative, look like I was waiting for somebody. And then I wrote music for it, and I wrote that kind of City Lights style of music. That's why I called the short film City Lights. But, you know, I did the music for it. And then what else happened? Now, I will say, again, it's one of my earlier short films, so, like, you know, I still like it, but probably the one thing that I hate about it is we shot in 30 frames per second. And maybe you'll be able to tell, like, 30 frames, if you watch it, it almost looks like I don't know, almost looks like a made-for-TV movie a little bit, you know, or it's just kind of something about the movement is kind of gives it that cheesy look, you know, where 24 frames per second has a slightly more cinematic look. So it's kind of a weird thing, but main point, that's like that. It's such a simple fix, but just the one thing I did that kind of, you know, lowered the quality of it, and I could have, not that it was that good anyway, you know, we didn't know how to shoot in low lighting. It was just, long story short, it was one of our first videos, so be nice if you go check it out, you know. All right, so Moonlight says, not sure, grew up in Vegas, so this is my home, but moving with my dad to North Carolina. It's his home, and he wants to retire, so I'm helping him out. I'll probably stay a while and further my education while I'm there. Well, I think that's nice that you're kind of moving in to help him out, and I certainly hope you have safe travels. And yeah, I'm sure things are kind of stressful right now, but you know, just hang in there. And I think it's I think it's a great thing that you're doing. So very cool. Yeah, Moonlight says, "Hello, I'm sure it'll be good." So, well, thank you. But yeah, Moonlight or Stanley, if either of you has a song suggestion, you know, what song I should try to learn next, you know, let me know. And I'll see if I can do that. And anyone else who's just tuning in. And we're a little over the halfway point of this stream, so let me just say, if you are enjoying the stream, you know, I certainly appreciate you tuning in. And, you know, I want to bring you bigger and better streams, and so there are certainly ways you can support me. One, I do have a virtual tip jar, and so, oh, whoops, I accidentally, let me try that again. And, you know, as you might have noticed on this stream, sometimes like my mic will kind of dip and get quiet, and that's because my preamp that I'm using, that's what's powering the microphone, is kind of just kind of been worn. It's kind of old and stuff. So if you'd like to help me buy a new preamp, you know, you can certainly help me with the tip jar. Anything helps, and that would help me save up so I could get one. And if you're enjoying the music that you've heard and you'd like to stay notified about new releases and whenever I go live, be sure to sign up for my email list. There's a link that I just posted, and yeah, if you sign up, that'll keep you notified whenever I've got new content, whenever I release a new song and all that stuff. So let's see, we got a couple here. Stanley suggesting Eruption. I know that's from Van Halen. Is that even a song, or is that just a solo? Because if it's solo, I'll try it, but, you know, that's going to be tough. Solos are a little different than songs. I'll try them, but again, like, you know, don't get your hopes up. And then Moonlight says, The Decree. I know it's a tough one, but I think you can do it. So who is that by? What's the artist name for that, The Decree? I'll try that one first, and we'll see what happens. So we've got The Decree suggested by Moonlight. So I think we're gonna give that one a shot, and then I'll try Eruption. But again, I almost think Eruption is kind of just like, it's an intro, isn't it? And it's kind of just a solo. So I'll try it, you know. But like I said, I did a test earlier because I was like, you know, originally this was going to be a solo segment. It's like the solo challenge. But we'll see. Oh, by Lacey Sturm. Okay. So, yeah, I'm familiar with some of Lacey's songs, but I'm definitely not as familiar with Lacey's solo material as I am, her Flyleaf stuff. The Decree. Yep, first thing to pop up. I'm going to be honest, I've probably heard this like once before, so like it's not coming to mind right now. This could go either way. I know some of her solo stuff, sometimes they kind of try to channel a little bit of Flyleaf, and so they'll have like some riffs in there, so that could make it kind of trickier. Or, it might kind of be some simple chords, but we'll see. But I will try it out. So let me play that, and I'm going to get set up, and we'll see what happens. Let me get it so I can hear it. There we go. That looks pretty good right now. All right, here we go. Let me unmute it so you guys can hear it. Here we go. All right, let me get my stuff set up while that is playing. All right, we got a bit of a riff there. All right, cool.
She collects gray drops of rain inside the bottom of her glass till the world is gone from upside down to right side up.
So that's mostly bass, but there's still some like a little bit of lead guitar in there.
Till she can see.
I don't know if I've heard Reconcile yet. I've seen like her teasers for that, but if she just released it, I might have missed. I might not have noticed that it's out yet, so I'll have to give that one a listen. Heck, we can try that one. I've definitely never heard it, so. But I know what you're talking about. I've seen like her teasers for it. All right, this should be a fun one. All right, here we go. All right, setting the timer. Yeah, I figured there was something in the bridge, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I need the drums. I know that was awful. The only reason I laughed at that was because, you started this, so. All right, here we go. Let's find out the tuning. I'm guessing drop D, because that's what Flyleaf plays in. It might be drop C. The song's in C. Yeah, they're in drop C. That's convenient. All right, let's get some of that lead guitar stuff. It's like distant, but it's coming. Goes at a high note. Yeah, I think it's just... something like that. Yeah, so we got kind of bouncing on that, sort of pulling off of those single notes, and then we got some chunky chords there. So it's like a... All right, so let's try that intro. Yeah, so let me try that one more time. And that's bass. But there's some lead that comes in.
She collects gray drops of rain inside the bottom of her
It's like...
glass.
doo-doo-dum.
Till the world is gone from upside down to right side up again.
So that was...
Again, 'cause she believes till she can see.
So there's a lot of like little stuff happening in the background, like you can hear.
5 long months looking at trees that seem like they are dead. Black and twisted, broken still.
So there's actually a lot of guitar layers.
Inside her head, 'cause she believes
Or at least 2 layers, you know.
till she can see. Down to right side up again, 'cause she believes.
So I'm kind of tempted to try out what the bass is doing.
She collects gray drops of rain inside the bottom.
I'm not so sure. That might be the bass. I think the bass is doing that.
Of her glass till the world is gone from upside down to right side up.
Yeah, I think the bass is doing that.
'Cause she believes.
Got that little chord. Something like that. There we go, something like that. Little chord in there.
Till she can see.
Yep, so kind of bum, 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 bum.
5 long months looking at trees that seem like they are dead. Black and twisted,
All right, so then we got this little.
broken still, footloose inside her head. 'Cause she believes till she can see. Quiet days we can hear this sound. Heaven stone and the earth comes down. The decrees are now. Never
So, dun. Okay, so that chorus. Way off. So it kind of kicks in right there. Okay, and then it just pauses. Back to bass. See if that chord, see if that comes in. Yep, there it is. Let's go. Here we go. So far it's the same. Got some bass. We've got a guitar solo. All right. Am I out of time? Or did I forget? Nope, I'm out of time. Darn it. Well, I learned some of that. I might have spent a little too much time. How far did I go over? I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see. Yep. Moonlight laughed at my joke. I think you and Josh have similar ears when it comes to guitar tuning. Could be. There's a lot of artists who use, drop C tuning, and once you're kind of familiar with different tunings, you sort of know how to listen to them. There's still some weird ones, but. Moonlight says, I love how Stan always suggests hard rock and devil's music. Just messing. It's like, yeah, back in the day, I'm sure, that's what that was, I mean, heck, even in my day, it was always, with all the screaming and stuff in like Flyleaf and August Burns Red and that kind of stuff, that was a bit of an issue sometimes, but eventually kind of learned how to explain it. When you're kind of a teenager getting into that stuff, you don't really know how to you don't really know how to like explain why you like it, or why you think there's nothing wrong with it or something. And later I've kind of learned it's just another voice that you can make with your from your body, and it just kind of matches the aggression of the music. And like anything, it can be used it can be used good, or it can be used in a bad way. It can be used in a way that's positive and just accurately expresses the power or the oomph that you're trying to kind of put into something, or it can be used, for something negative, but just like any music, heavy or soft. Stanley says at Moonlight, I'm old, LOL. Trying to think of crazy guitar stuff for him. He is amazing, and I am stone cold Metallica fan. Yep, Metallica's good stuff. Well, cool. Well, to be honest, I don't know if y'all think I passed that or not. I didn't get to the bridge, so I know I learned some of the main riffs, but I don't know how far I went over, but I kind of missed some of that stuff. So yeah, so sorry if I went a little long. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool one. That was kind of some fun riffs in that one, and yeah, that's a good song. Let's see. So Stan had a suggestion. I think I'll tell you what. I'll play another song for you guys, and then I'll try Stan's suggestion. Moonlight says, "I think you did good." Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Sorry I didn't get to the bridge. Maybe next time. So I probably should have been a little more urgent. I need to add like a click to the timer, like ding, ding, 1 minute left, and like, oh my gosh, I gotta pick it up, so that would be helpful. All right, let me play another song for you guys, and then I'll have a crack at another song. So I think Stanley suggested one, but if anyone else is joining us and they've got a suggestion, just let me know, and I'll give it a shot. And Moonlight and Stan, let me ask you guys, what do y'all even think of this segment right now? So I'll share some thoughts with you guys, because you two are some of my tried and true, friends and followers. So I appreciate you two very much. So let me give you the story real quick. I'm actually working on a new song. So if you hadn't heard, I'm writing, and you know what? I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So I don't have the song yet. Don't have any words, but I will play a part of it. So here we go. There we go. So that's part of it. So little sneak peek for you, exclusive for the true fans. So, so I'm working on a new song right now, and I've been trying to do different segments with these live streams, and some of you know I was kind of trying this songwriting segment for a bit, and the logic behind that was, okay, I can use the stream time to kind of write a riff for these TikTok duets, and then once that's done, later I can shoot a video and post that as a short and make content out of that. But I've sort of lately I've been kind of managing my schedule a little bit, and I'm starting to get things in a way where I can be a bit more consistent with not only the business side of things, but also the creative side. Like, to be honest, like I don't always get to do a whole lot of songwriting, and like I love songwriting, but you do spend a lot of time just trying to figure out how to make content, learning like how, the business side of things. I'm trying to set up things like get a store set up. I'm working on merch. We'll talk to you guys more about that later, trying to get all this stuff set up. And it just kind of takes away from actually being able to do what I love, which is songwriting. And so I've been kind of managing my schedule a bit where rather than having like a single day to do a task, I'm kind of chipping away at tasks. And then, some days give me more time, and it's like, all right, let's use that time and do some songwriting. So I am working on a new song. And because of that, I think that's enough. Basically, for the songwriting segment, I was thinking, well, if the drum beats aren't enough, maybe I should write the riff in advance. So that was kind of the idea, is maybe I could write something in advance and then present that to you guys, and it's like, whichever one you like, that's what I'll use for the stream. But basically, it took a lot of work, and like I came up with some ideas that were kind of cool, but I was just like, man, I could have used this time just to work on my own stuff, And actually, Moonlight, what you said at my last stream meant a lot to me. You were just kind of saying how you guys, you like my music, and I kind of noticed that, like with the drum beats, sometimes they'll inspire good ideas, but then I can't go where I want with that idea because I have to follow the drum beat, like the arrangement of what happened with the drums. So, so long story short, like, I think the duets were a cool idea, but I think I'm starting to learn how to kind of do a little more songwriting, and I've kind of learning how to make content out of what I'm already doing, rather than finding something else for me to do to make content, and kind of go out of my way to do it. So I think it'll be all right. But so originally this was going to be another songwriting stream, but I decided to change it to something different. And so what do you guys think of this? This 10-minute 10-minute challenge. So let me catch up here. Stan says, I didn't realize you were learning the whole song. My bad. That's the goal. I was, trying to learn the whole song in 10 minutes, What happened to Only for a Moment? Man, I'm sorry, Moonlight. So I'm assuming you're talking about my Bandcamp. Is that correct? Are you talking about my Bandcamp when you're asking what has happened to all this stuff? And again, same thing. Only for a Moment is kind of more of an acoustic EP. So it's not really in line with, my current brand of Quincy Kane. That's the, oh no, Quincy's been raptured. Yeah, no, not exactly. Wait, at least I can see. Please look at the chat. Is something wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking and ta-da, there I am. So, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah. Well, now you can see me. All right. Please look at the chat. And can you still see his stream box? No, I can hear him. No, it's just because I got rid of the little box. I forgot to get rid of the window. So you guys should be able to see me now. So no, I have not been raptured. Yeah, just so you know. But yeah, so basically I was going to do another songwriting segment, and then I decided, I decided I would try something different. So yeah, y'all can see me now. But what do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of the the 10-minute challenge? Is it fun to watch, or is it kind of like, not that interesting? Just let me know what you guys kind of think of it. And just so you know, I was just teasing earlier. I thought that'd be funny just to give you a little bit. I'm gonna play the real riff for you. So, little sneak peek. This is the riff. The man, the myth, the legend. He's back. Thanks. Here's the riff for the song I'm working on. So there you go. There's some exclusive content for you guys. Y'all are, haven't showed that to anyone else. Actually, I did play it for Steven on acoustic guitar, but there we go. It says, I think it sounds cool so far, but honestly, I love it when you react to I think it's cool so far, but honestly, I love it when you react to things, or if it's just a chat with you Q&A thing. So, okay, that's good to know. So, like, reactions and the Q&A are fun. Are kind of your favorite segments. And Stan says, I like it. It shows your talent. Well, I appreciate that. Well, just so you guys know, like, my plan is, I'm always going to rotate through different segments. So don't worry, Moonlight. The Q&As, that's not going anywhere. The the reactions, those aren't going anywhere. This is just another segment. This one's going to take the place of, I was going to have a songwriting segment, but I'm going to do this. So. Moonlight says, I'm getting Move On, Erase Myself vibes. Love that moody little riff. Thank you. It's kind of in a similar vein, but this one I think is a little more, like when you hear it, it's a little more atmospheric than those two. Definitely has some of that same kind of aggression as those two, but where Erase Myself is very like, kind of this like sort of ongoing kind of like fast-paced aggression kind of thing, and then Move On is sort of, it's a slower tempo, but I don't know. Move On kind of hits hard. This one, so whenever I write a riff, I'll come up with these little demo titles for them, and so the demo title for that is called A Lonely Snowfall, and because that's kind of like I can just sort of imagine like I sort of picture like being in a woods during winter at night. So it's, imagine like, pitch black sky, but the floor is covered in snow, and you've got these dead trees. You know, these trees, no, you know, the branches are bare, and just kind of like, you know, just the moonlight, just the moonlight kind of illuminating your path, and these like little snowflakes just kind of falling, you know, kind of. And especially, to be honest, the drums and the bass play a big role in this. But yeah, so I'll have like these little demo titles that kind of explain the mood of it. Now that's not going to be the official title of the song. I'm probably, you know, because I don't even know what the lyrics are going to be about yet. So we'll see. Acoustic don't count. Yeah, yes, yeah. Don't worry, y'all are the first ones to hear like the electric riff. So there you go. That's my little gift to you two, for being so awesome and so supportive of me. I appreciate you guys so much. So. Moonlight says, Move On is the song that made me a fan. It was so good. I had to get my working headphones so I could fully immerse myself in it. I do love illuminating people's paths. Yeah, well, that's a nice thing to do. It's nice, you know, life can get dark sometimes. So it's nice of you to shed some light on somebody's you know, struggle when they're trapped in the darkness. So, but yeah, thanks, Moonlight. I really appreciate that. And I think you'll start to notice. It's kind of cool. I can say as an artist, you know, when you first start writing stuff, a lot of my earlier stuff, I still like it, but it definitely, you know, a lot of it sounds like Killswitch Engage, and even some of these songs do sound a lot like Chevelle or Flyleaf. Like I draw influence, but I'm definitely excited about the newer stuff to come because I think little by little these influences kind of start to blend in a way that it sounds like something different. Like you can hear the influences, but it doesn't sound like any direct band. It doesn't like sound like, oh, that's just straight up Killswitch Engage. It's like, no, it's like I can hear a little bit in there, but you know, there's something different and unique about it. And so I'm definitely, you know, I don't know. I'm always, you know, I always love when I can I'm definitely excited to bring something new too, you know, because, you know, as soon as the song's done, like I might not be able to release it yet, but I'll be able to perform it for you guys. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So, but speaking of which, let me go ahead and perform another song for you guys. And then, you know, if anyone's tuning in now, don't be shy. I'm going to play a song, but we're doing a 10-minute song challenge. You're going to see if I can learn a song in 10 minutes. So leave a suggestion what song I should learn next. I know Stan made a suggestion, so we'll get to that in just a moment. But here we go. I'm going to play an instrumental for you guys. All right, here we go. This is a song I've released. It's an instrumental. This one's called Hard Goodbyes. Hope you like it. Thank you. Again, that one's called Hard Goodbyes, and I have released that song, so if you liked it, you can find it on Spotify or wherever you like to listen to music, so you can hear it again. All right, we are continuing with the 10-minute song challenge, where I am trying to learn a song in 10 minutes based off of your suggestions. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. And Stan had a suggestion, so I think I'm going to try it. Don't know if it's going to be tough. Okay, let's see here. Oh, definitely. I heard a Killswitch song the other week, and I was like, this sounds like Quincy. Yep. I look forward to hearing your growth and all that's to come for your music. Well, thanks, Moonlight. Stanley says, I like how I'm still plugged in, and it says low battery. Yeah, we all have our struggles. I mean, I don't know. Make sure. I don't know. Does it say it's charging your phone? You know, I hope. Yeah, hope you don't die on me. Yeah, don't die on me, Stan. Anyone who's just tuning in, yeah, we're about to do the a 10-minute song challenge. So let me go ahead and get this set up for that. Here we go. So Stan suggested Eruption. Now, to be honest, I don't even know if this counts as, I mean, like, I don't know if it counts as a song. I'm pretty sure it's just the title of a guitar solo. Now, it is under 10 minutes, so, or under 5 minutes, so, I have a chance. But the tricky thing with solos, like, songs do repeat. And so even, like, tough songs, like even, something like For Whom the Bell Tolls that has, like, a lot of riffs and guitar parts, there's still, like, patterns and stuff that repeats. Solos are kind of tricky because it's like you learn one phrase, and then that's it. You know, that phrase isn't going to repeat. It's going to be something different. Sorry, venting charger. Yeah, Moonlight's over there with 25%. Hey, Daniel. Nice to have you tune in. Daniel, we are doing we're doing a 10-minute song challenge. So we had a few suggestions earlier and went through it, but basically, I'm trying to see what I can learn in 10 minutes. So, Stanley suggested Eruption, and again, I'm debating if this really counts as a song. It's kind of more of a guitar solo. Learning a song is a lot different than learning a guitar solo, and I actually did a test earlier to see if I could learn a guitar solo in 10 minutes. And if it's something tough, which I'm pretty sure this is a tough solo, I'm probably only going to learn like 10 seconds of it in 10 minutes. So I might try it. I'll try it for you, Stan, but I'm just letting you know, like, this could be tough. Learning a solo is definitely different. But Daniel, if you've got a suggestion for a song and we want to see if I can learn it in 10 minutes, let me know. Pretty much my only criteria is that it's at least under 5 minutes. Like, don't expect me to learn like a big epic like 12-minute song in 10 minutes, So it's like, so if it's the shorter it is, like the better chance I have of being able to figure it out. And then guitar solos again are kind of different than learning songs. So I will try, but again, I don't know what's going to happen. Let's have a listen to this thing first. I'll listen first and then I'll try. So we got that chord. I think I can do that. Yeah, come on, Stan. I don't have a whammy bar, so. Moonlight says, Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I could play this solo, but can I learn it in 10 minutes? That's going to be tough. Oh, is that it? Or is there more? Nope. All right. Well, I'll try, but yeah. last time I did a test, I only learned 10 seconds of the solo. I was trying to learn. I did a test. I just looked up a random Metallica song. I think it was something about Four Horsemen. I can't remember what the title is, but you know, I was trying to prepare for this because originally the segment was going to be, can I learn, you know, a solo in 10 minutes? But yeah, solos are a bit trickier, just because even if you learn the phrase, it takes a while to develop the muscle memory to play it as fast as the actual song, and then those phrases don't repeat. You know, you just play them once, and then it's like, now I got to learn another phrase, and so it's they're a little bit trickier. It's not like a song that has like, okay, I got to learn the verse, and then I got to learn the chorus, and that's already half the song right there, and then I got to learn the bridge, and maybe some little extra bits in between. You know, so. But I will attempt. I think they play in standard E. They might play in standard D, but let's have a listen. Yep, then the tapping begins. Yeah. So tapping's actually not that hard to figure out. Tapping's like, you just got to find the notes, like it's usually 3 notes, and then you just, you know, maybe you have to move your hand a little bit, but yeah, yep. Stan needs a prize for this recommendation. Yeah. Tornado of Souls is a scary solo to learn, I bet. Yep. All right, well, I'm going to try it, but again, I'll try it for you all, but this is why I said songs, not solos. But, you know, technically it has a title. You know, usually solos don't have titles. So here we go, setting the timer, and here we go. Now here's my little trick. You can slow down the video, and the pitch stays the same. So we're going to slow it down to half speed. So we got a power chord there. Leave this mic in place. So that's the chord. I'm not sure, you know, what their tuning is, but might just be a little pentatonic. It's not quite pentatonic. La, na. Yeah, that's right. Okay, maybe I was right. I'm not sure I was doing that. Something like that. Dang it, Stan. Oh my gosh. This is like a headache to learn. Okay. La, da, 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 da. strings a bit different too. So. I don't know. He's... Should have looked up a video of him playing it so I could at least see his fingers. Catching up with the chat a little bit. This means Stan drives you to church for the next 3 Sundays. Well, unfortunately, I don't think he needs to do that. I only live like 5 minutes from my church, so I mean, I could still make him do that, but... All right, let's see here. How am I doing on the timer? Like, it's almost halftime. I haven't even gotten... All right, look, I'm just going to pick, like, the little bits that I think I can learn. Like, I think I can learn the tapping bit. Yeah, like I said, there's no way I'm getting this. So that's the problem with solos. I know I can do that. And I know I can get the tapping bit once I get there. Pause. All right, here we go. I'll learn this a little bit. Whew. All right, even that. So, like, I had the idea, but the timing is, It's something like that, but I don't have the timing right. Speaking of time, I got 1 minute, 50 seconds left. All right, I'm going to mute my guitar, and I'm going to try to follow along. Like, I don't even know what the timing is. It's like kind of on a 4, but sometimes he switches early, so. Again, not gonna lie, it's a pain in the butt. Does that sound like it? Something like that. I don't know the timing. Wait 1 second. And I might be, yep, 7 seconds on the clock. About to run out of time. So, yep, there you go, Stan. Yep, that, I mean, it's got a title, so we'll count it as a song. But, yep, that one, you got me on that one. So, this is the best I can do. So, let's see. Not really sure. He does like some kind of like little chromatic thing there. So, yeah, solos are tough. And here's your PSA for today. If you're trying to learn a song with like a solo like that, always check to see if there's a tutorial first. You know, especially from the artist. Now, for the challenge, I'm not allowed to do that. But just so you know, it's like yes, learning a solo totally by ear is a very tedious process. So you always check first to see if there's a tutorial from the actual artist. You can try tutorials from, you know, the non-artist. It might be like a good teacher who's learned it, and sometimes that can be helpful. And then the next best thing to do is if you can find footage of the person actually playing the song, then you can see their hands and you can kind of pick out the notes and stuff. So yes, thanks for the challenge, Stan. That was a good one. So. But yes, that's why I do songs, not solos. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat here. Oh, thanks, Jack. Appreciate that. Daniel says pretty close, and it's like, yep, definitely a lot. Let me go back a little ways. I could try the Crazy Train solo. I mean, I could try another solo, but I can't remember if that one's pretty tough. It might be hard. No, guys, he's awesome. A solo is what it is, a feeling in the artist's mindset at the time. Quincy said my last one was too yeah, so that was just Stan's payback. I said his last one was too easy, and he's like, all right, how about Eruption? Is that hard enough for you? It's like, yeah, I think that was hard enough, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So Stanley made it too hard, you know. Jack says, I haven't really been able to judge very much tonight, but you're clearly very talented, Quincy. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Daniel said, yeah, appreciate the applause. Life in a nutshell. Man, so Moonlight, I don't know if that's a suggestion or if you're just continuing to ask where all my albums have gone, you know. Could you confirm real quick, you are talking about my Bandcamp, right? Because you haven't actually confirmed that yet. You keep asking, where's Unfulfilled Expectations? And where's Only for a Moment? And where's Life in a Nutshell? And so, yes, if you are asking about, you know, my stuff on Bandcamp, I privated that stuff. It's oh my gosh, I clicked something real quick. Let me go back. Hopefully that did not throw anything. I clicked away from my streaming service, so hopefully you all can still see me. I didn't mean to do that. But yes. Oh my gosh. I hope I did not just end the stream. That would be awful. Maybe not. Oh my gosh. So, all right. Am I still live? Or did my stream end? It says I'm still streaming. I accidentally clicked something, and so hopefully I did not just end my stream. No, we can still see you. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I messed up something on my end, but at least y'all can still see me and hear me. Okay, it's popping back up. All right, cool. No, we can still see you and hear you. Okay, cool. So I saw your comment. You said, I will say, I've never been to your Bandcamp site. I can't tell if you're playing me or not. Okay, yeah, still live. All right, cool, thanks. Because, yeah, you're asking about all these songs that... why are you asking about all these songs? So, yeah, as far as my Bandcamp goes, they're not there. But if they're not on YouTube, but I tell you what, if you're wanting to hear that stuff, like I'll find some way to make sure you can still hear it. You know, I'll get that music to you somehow. But yeah, if you're asking, Life in a Nutshell, that was my first like album that I put out in a while back. But that's definitely. You know, more like a piano. No, I've seriously never been to your Bandcamp. Wow. So, so why are you asking about this stuff? You know, is it on my YouTube somewhere? Like, where are you even seeing it? Because you know, I certainly haven't promoted or you know, mentioned it. Let me see something real quick. So I'm trying to see. And it's more, I'm asking more out of intrigue. I'm like, man, this, you know, like you're definitely, you know, you're, cause yeah, so, some songs that I had released before was, you know, Unfulfilled Expectations. I put out an EP called, Only for a Moment, and I put out an album called Life in a Nutshell, but those were kind of different genres of music. I also put out a couple singles. I did a single for Let's Start Again. Daniel knows that one, and I put out a single for my song Guilty, which I've played that before, but that's kind of more of like a hard rock, alternative rock, not really metal. Okay, okay, you're just messing with me. Yeah, I was about to say, like, where are you getting this from? You know, sheesh, man. All right, well, you had me going, so, but, you know, if you do, you know, I checked out your Facebook when I went to vote for your Grandpa Hawk competition, and I was like, I've never heard these. Okay, so I must have posted them. Yeah, they must have been on my Facebook somewhere, so I see. Yeah, those were old songs, you know, like I did them years ago, so they're different styles. Maybe you know, again, I'll have to treat you to some of that stuff sometime. So, thanks, Stan. Appreciate that. Cool. Let's have a listen to Crazy Train real quick. See how that's going. But now, Moonlight, have you heard any of that stuff? Have you heard Life in a Nutshell? Have you heard Unfulfilled Expectations? Or were you just like, hey, what is that stuff? You know, because if you haven't heard it, I'll have to you know, I'll have to get it to you somehow. Let's see here. Crazy Train. Now, I've heard the song. Now, you're asking for the solo, because I actually know how to play this song. I'm not in the right tuning, but let me see if I can play it real quick. So it might not be perfectly tuned, but the actual song... But I've never learned the solo. I'll listen to it. If it's a very melodic solo, I might have a chance. But otherwise, you know, it's probably going to be the same results of you know, what you just heard with Eruption.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for
Moonlight says, no, sir, I have not. Only what's on your YouTube. And yeah, I've posted some of that. Like, I'm pretty sure Unfulfilled Expectations is still on YouTube. Some of my songs from Life in a Nutshell are on YouTube, but not too much. And I think all my EP songs might be out there. I'm not really sure. And let's see. And then Moonlight saying, speaking of Grandpa Hawk, will you ever grow your hair long again? You can't be a real skater without the skater boy hair, you know? If long hair is indeed the skater boy hair, you know, I feel like I've got it pretty lengthy right now. You know, certainly skater boy standard. I don't know if maybe the headphones are blocking it, but you know, I've definitely got it. You know, I can't headbang with headphones on. You know, to be honest, I'm actually thinking of getting a haircut soon. Like I'll let it get pretty lengthy. The whole reason I even grew it long, like shoulder length long, that was actually back when I was in my band At War With Myself. The whole reason that's why I made that song, Why I Grew My Hair Out. The whole reason I grew my hair out was just so I could do that headbang windmill thing, you know? And by the time my hair grew out, the band faded. You know, the band was done. And so I was like, all right, well, I'll just make a music video about it. But, you know, I was always kind of curious to grow my hair out, but then I could never get, like, it would just get hot, like, in the summer, and I'd just be like, I want to cut this hair off, and so I could never go through it. But I was like, all right, let me just endure the summer, and then I'm sure it'll be fine. And so once I got through the summer, it was easier to let it grow out. And, you know, I did it. I did grow it out, but after I got it cut, I'm like, wow, I don't think I'm ever going back. You know, it's like, once I got back to short hair, I was like, you know, and to be honest, I don't think I look that great with long hair. Like, I look fine, but I think I look better with shorter hair. So usually what I'll do is I'll let it get pretty shaggy, kind of like how it is now, and then I'll get it cut, you know, clean cut, nice and short. So, yeah, and pretty much I'll grow it out once it starts kind of getting in my face and, like, kind of annoying me. Then I'll get a haircut and then do it all over again. So, let's see here. I couldn't learn it in 10 minutes for sure. That's what Daniel says. Eruption reminds me of your Ascension. Maybe it could have a little bit. Long hair creates drag. Yeah, I suppose. It definitely requires quite a bit of maintenance. All right, let me listen to the solo real quick. Sheesh, is that it right there? I kind of like this animation. That's kind of more of a riff than a solo. So maybe that's not the solo. Here we go. If this one isn't too much longer. That one's like almost doable. I'll try it. I'll try it for you, Daniel, but we'll see. I think I can get further along in this one than I could Eruption. Eruption's more like just Eddie having fun on guitar, you know. And then this one sounds a little more structured. So like I think I got a shot at this one. But you're right. Like 10 minutes is going to be tough, but we'll try it. All right. So here we go. We're setting the timer now. And I'm going to slow it down. That first bit's tapping, so that first bit's really not that hard. But after that, it's going to get tricky. Here we go. Not sure the pattern he's doing. I gotta It sounds like he's doing. Let me speed it up a little bit, see if I can hear it. Because it's kind of a digga-da-digga-da-digga-da-digga-da-dum. That's the rhythm. I think he's doing that. I think that's what he's doing. And he's kind of just making noise there. Not really sure how he's doing that. He might be doing some kind of like. So we got. Let me slow that down a little bit. Something like that. Kind of. I think he's just doing pull-offs. Unless he's tapping again. You know what's interesting? I just noticed, like, think this is panned somehow. Like, I feel like I'm hearing it go left and right, but I could, maybe that's just me. These freaking chromatic notes, man. So I think he's just ascending. So something like that. Okay. All right, we've got, let's see here. We got 2.5 minutes left. So, like, I'm figuring parts out, but then can I even remember it? That's the next thing. So I'm going to go back and see if I can even play along with it. Yeah, like I forgot it started with that. Something like that, unless he's doing... That might be a better position. All right, am I out of time? Got 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. That's like the end there, and there he goes, he ascends, so. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I will try it. I'll see if I can play that first bit. Yeah. So, moral of the story, yeah, solos are tough to learn in 10 minutes. So, all right, let me see if I can even remember. I don't even know if I remember the arrangement. So it's like... Just make it... and I can't remember what happens after that. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try it. Whoops, I need to be able to hear it. I wasn't even playing that right. One more time. Something, so that's the best I got for that once. All right, let's catch up with the chat. Let's see here. Daniel was saying there's an isolated track which will help you better. Plus, listening to Randy Rhoads' isolated tracks are haunting. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that probably would have helped. But I mean, I feel like I could hear the guitar okay. It was just a matter of like, yeah, really tricky stuff. When you start tapping, think 1, 2, pause. 1, 2, so 1, 2, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't see the chat while I was playing, but some of those tips might have helped. Yep, we were talking about hair and how it looks, and Stan was saying doesn't really care for the way he looks when he shaves his beard. Yeah, you know, it's the beard definitely suits you, but sometimes it's just you get so used to something that you see the other, like I don't know, you know, it depends, but I see it both ways, you know. Like when I look back on pictures with long hair, I don't know, I don't think like, man, I should do that again, you know. It's just, you know, but you know, sometimes I'll see, you know, facial hair is kind of interesting because it's sort of like that's just how people see you all the time. But sometimes the other look might be fine. It's just it looks so shocking in comparison. But Moonlight says, "Sorry, I was gone for a few. What I miss? Is he doing better than the last one? I think I did better, but it was still tough. Yeah. Who said I made it hard? That was Moonlight. Yep. Anytime I hear Ozzy, I just think of that poor chicken. Yep. The story about it being panned is that it's actually 2 solos. Yeah, I had a feeling it was probably something like that. Randy was so good that he would almost replicate the solo exactly the same time. This solo was recorded twice. Thanks, Daniel, and yeah, my pleasure. Glad. I hope that was entertaining to watch. Again, this is kind of a new segment. We were doing some songs earlier, and the songs went pretty well. You know, songs are a little bit easier to learn. I say easier, you know, some were easy. Some of them gave me some hard ones to learn, but you kind of, once you learn like the riff, you've got a large majority of the song, you know. Whereas a solo, you learn like one little phrase and then that's it. And you still got like, you know, 20 other phrases to learn before you get the whole solo. So, but yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed that. I think this is going to be a new segment that we'll do from time to time. But let me go ahead and play one more song for you guys. It is getting late, so I've got one more song for you, and then I think we're going to put a wrap on all of this. So, yeah, here we go. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Daniel, how have you been? I know you kind of jumped in, and we went right into the segment. But how's your week been? You know, what you been up to? Anything cool or eventful happened lately? Let me know. All right. Yep, and so I got one more song for you. And I don't know when, but I'm hoping I'll have a new song for you guys soon. Again, I don't think I'll have a release anytime soon. Or, you know, soon is kind of relative. You know, soon is in like, you know, the next couple weeks. I don't think I'll have a new release. But a new song, maybe, you know. I'm in the process of writing a song. Still got to write the words for it, and I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do for the bridge and the ending. But the cool thing is, like, once the song is done, like, I can go ahead and just make a backing track and perform it for you guys. So, kind of excited to bring you some new music. So, let me get tuned up and I'll play this last song for you. Actually, you know, all those string bends might have put my guitar out of tune. So, but we all know watching a guitarist tune his guitar is the funnest. Like, that's the best content right there. Everyone loves to go to a show and be like, "Oh, look, they're tuning," you know. That one's not quite right. It's not too bad. Ooh, sounded good. I think I can live with that. Hopefully you guys can too. All right, got one more song for you. But let me, hold on, I was going to read Daniel's comment real quick, and then I'll play the song for you. Yes, sorry, Moonlight, but, you know, all good things must come to an end eventually. Don't know how true that is, but in this case, yes. Daniel says, doing great. I just found out that Metallica posted a video that the concert next month I'm going to will be broadcasted live in theaters. That is sweet, around the world. Can't wait. Dude, that is cool. It's, you should, like, I don't know, you got to get, like, some kind of sign. I don't know, like something we can spot you, and then, like, we can go to theaters and be like, look in the audience and be like, there he is, there's Daniel, you know, some kind of, like, holding up some sign, like, here's, you know, it could just say, I'm Daniel or something, you know, I don't know. Moonlight says, don't you just hate when you're tuning the higher strings and the one decides to just break and slap you in the face? That does sound hard. I can't say that's happened a whole lot to me. I mean, either you're just tuning your guitar really high or they're just some really old strings. I do know it happens. It might happen more on acoustics than electrics. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've snapped a string, especially tuning and stuff. And you know, there's a little bit of an art to it, of kind of like, you know, knowing how to tune it. Even you might have noticed I was using like a lot of harmonics and stuff, like because to be honest, like, you can't perfectly tune a guitar, and so I've kind of found a way to tune my guitar where I can get it close, where it's like, all right, wherever I'm playing sounds really good, you know. But I don't know, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, it's tuning can be a bit tedious as sometimes. So, all right, let's see. All right, this is a song I know you've all been waiting for. This one's called Waiting. Ba-dum-psh. So, this is where we are. Where else have we been? Circling this room. Round and round again. Look into my eyes. See if there's a change. Who I try to be is not who I became. everyone is gone. They found the way out. I will find it too, any second now. But will you find me? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. It seems so long ago since we first began. Oh, that it's today. Maybe this will end. Seeing no results has got me feeling down, but I'll be up again any minute now. But will you find me? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. But will you find me? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Been so patient. Time is wasting, and I can't take it. Please, something. I'll take anything. Just don't leave me. But will you find me? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. But will you find me? I'm still waiting. Waiting. Thank you. All right, let's catch up with the chat. I really appreciate all of you tuning in, and I love hanging out with you guys. So hopefully you've had fun. I am gonna have to put a wrap on this thing, but yeah, thank you so much. So thank you for the applause. Some of the best music. Oh, thank you. Love this song. Thanks, Moonlight. I'm hoping to release that song this year. It's gonna be close, but I got a list of songs, and actually, I'll tell you one second. Give you guys. So I already told you I'm working on one song. I will say, Waiting is the next song on the list. So after the song I'm currently working, I'm kind of trying to alternate. Like, there's a few songs that you guys have heard that I haven't released yet. Songs like Waiting, Brothers to the End. There might be like one or two more. There's not many. I've released most of my songs, and so. But rather than just releasing those right away, like, I want to bring new music too. I don't want to just keep like you guys have heard the song and it's like, all right, well, here it is in recording. It's like, yes, I'm going to do that, but I try to kind of balance it out. So I'm trying to do a new song and then a familiar song. So I'm working on a new song right now. Then I'm gonna do Waiting, and then I'll do another new song, and then eventually, the next one. Yeah, try to stay on a roll. Trying to stay rock and roll, man. So, man, you started this, Moonlight. You started the cheesy dad jokes. So, sorry, I got to bring them in. Let's see, and then hopefully we'll finish learning Sanitarium and post soon. Awesome. I look forward to that video, and I'll definitely check that out once you get that. Don't you just hate? Oh, sorry, I read that one already. Yeah, I'm Daniel. Yeah, if you go with a sign like that, I'll have to check the concert out in theaters, and I'll be like, there he is. There's Daniel. You might get some camera attention. People might be like, what's the deal with that? Why has that guy got a sign? This is I'm Daniel. Yep. But thank you. 3 favorites released in a row. Man, yeah. Thanks, Moonlight. That's so kind of you to say that. Well, dad jokes are my expertise. It's like, well, you are certainly a master of them. I can only hope to obtain your level of dad jokes. I'm not quite on your. Mine are like lame dad. Yours are like clever dad jokes. So I'm getting there. But thank you. I'm glad that. Let's see. What did I do? I did Erase Myself, and then I did Love's Not Fair, and then planning to do a new one, and then Waiting. So so I'm glad you like these songs, and I'm really excited to bring them to you. I'm trying my best to do it. Like I said, I've kind of been it's been a learning process, but I'm kind of getting my schedule better. Where like I'm chipping away at more of the business stuff, and hopefully doing a little more songwriting and being able to bring you stuff quicker. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to have to be a wrap. And yes, one day I'll get there. One day I'll get to that level of dad jokes. Yeah, Daniel says, well, I have to head back to work. Y'all have a good night. Thanks again. Hey, my pleasure, Daniel. Always appreciate you stopping by. I hope the rest of your work goes well. And I'll catch you next time, man. I got more grandpa level jokes, yes. So, trying to keep up with the young whippersnappers, but I ain't quite got the spunk I used to. So, yep, that sounds about right. So, to Moonlight, and Daniel might be gone now, but to anyone else watching, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and it means a lot. If you'd like to support me and help me, especially help me to get a new preamp. I might need to do like a fund for that. Help me get a new preamp. There's a link I've just posted in the chat. It's also in the description. But to a virtual tip jar, and I certainly appreciate your support. Anything helps. If you don't have the financial means to support me, my biggest goal right now is building an audience. And so, you can help me do that by sharing my music so others can hear it, sharing my content, my videos, always liking, subscribing, and commenting on videos. That stuff really helps. And maybe more importantly is, signing up for my email list. I've just posted another link, and if you sign up for my email list, this allows me to contact you directly to let you know, to notify you when I've got new song releases and when I've got, new content, new videos, and all that stuff out. So if you want to stay informed, then definitely check that out. So thank you so much for hanging out. And then, Moonlight says, love you guys. These streams are always the best. I'm glad you have fun. And, I always appreciate it. It's brightens my day when you guys tune in. So I always enjoy hanging out with you, and you're hilarious, Moonlight. Like, I love your sense of humor, and so thanks so much. I hope you're doing well. Hang in there, get some rest, and I hope the move goes well. Hope you have safe travels, and definitely keep me posted and all that. And to anyone else out there, I hope you all have a good evening or morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Until next time.